I don't know whose idea it was to take 22 days to drive 500 miles, but it was just horribly slow, 3-mile-an-hour pace. Everybody sitting in the van, started to smell. Nobody got a shower. Ridiculous. But seriously, thanks for coming, everybody that's here, my sponsors, donors, everybody that showed us support. Thank you for coming out today. It was a very long journey for us, and it didn't start on February 12th when we took the first steps. It actually started last July when this idea came about, and we founded this new charity with nothing but active duty service members on the board of directors, and it's grown hugely from there. We started the steps February 12th, and we started moving on, and I was waiting. I'm waiting for every event that somebody does has a key defining moment. I'm sure all the hikers have their own defining moments that they had on the hike, but mine happened on the 5th day of the hike. Myself and Captain Pier were walking down the streets of Santa Cruz, and we were stopped by this woman at a gas station. She just stopped us real quick. She said, "You guys must be Marines." I said, "Yes, ma'am, we are." She said, "My husband was a Marine. He was killed in Afghanistan not too long ago. I just wanted to thank you for your service." And we said, well, we expressed our condolences. We had no idea what to say. It's very hard to express what to say in words when somebody approaches you and says something like that. So we expressed our condolences and went on our way, and I turned around and I went back to the woman and I said, "Here's my business card. I know this doesn't mean anything to you at this point, but if you ever need anything, please feel free to contact us. We would do absolutely anything we can to help you out with anything you need." She sent me an email that night with a very generous donation, and she has spread the word just like so many other people have. And now we are known from coast to coast. We're getting emails from New Jersey, Florida, North and South Carolina, New York, all over the country now. That woman really stayed in my mind, though. That was my defining moment. And day 15 rolled around. We had a route of 22 miles planned for the next day, and it was just in my mind. And I'm looking at the map, getting ready to brief the guys on the next day's hike. We had 22 miles coming up, and we were actually going to skip through a long portion. It was about 72 miles. We were going to skip through that area because there was no campgrounds, there was no sites, there was no towns. We were going to drive through, go to Santa Barbara, and start walking the 22 miles. And I thought to myself, how can we really show people this dedication that we have for this cause? So I went back to the campsite, and I said, "Gentlemen, this is what I think we should do. We're going to do 94.2 miles in 48 hours. And we pushed right through it. 94.2 miles in 48 hours. And as soon as people got wind of that, the press took off, the support took off through Santa Barbara and all the way down the coast. It really picked up. And that brings me to here. And I want to talk about the goals we set. We had 2 goals setting out on this first fundraiser, and we set them both high. We wanted to get national support around the country, and we achieved it. We got support around the country all over the place. Illinois got us on their state news, Minnesota, Nevada, California, up and down the coast. They're talking about us on the East Coast, absolutely everywhere. And our second goal was raising $100,000. And I will tell you, in the last 2 weeks, the donations have come in so fast, our treasurer is trying to keep up, and he assures me we are on track to meet that $100,000 goal. So at this time, I would like the hikers to come up here, and I'd ask Jim if he could come up here once more. We started carrying a flag with us on day 1. It made 500 miles down the coast. We carried it every step of the way, and it would be an absolute honor, Jim, if you'd accept that as a gift from the hikers. I also want to thank all my sponsors. We have Maximum Capacity Events. Elizabeth Giles helped set up all this that we have here today. North County Ford gave us the safety vehicle that we used the entire way. I apologize to North County Ford, but we had 2 showers throughout the route, and it smells horrible in there. GNC in San Clemente gave us supplements to keep us going throughout the hike. Combat Ready USA, right up the road here, the tactical store, provided us our uniforms we're wearing on this hike as well as the packs. Fisherman's Wharf Restaurant, where our after party is going to be right here, was nice enough to let us use their facility. Mothers of Military, huge supporter. They had us come out and talk to them, gave us quite a bit of donations, and have been saying prayers for us, keeping up with us the entire way. And the Heritage Foundation of San Clemente, who also helped Elizabeth set up this event, as well as everyone else who has showed us support, the city council members that are here, everyone that's donated, everyone that's even kept track of where we are. Thank you so much for your support. We are going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to be successful. So at this time, I would like to invite everybody to come meet the hikers over at Fisherman's Wharf for the reception we're having afterwards. We look forward to seeing everybody there.